Hello, listeners. Thank you for joining us on the Retrospection section. We interrupt your regularly scheduled nonsense to bring you Avakts Treachery, originally called The Great Journey. This one is not by me, for once. It's by a lovely gentleman named Chase Sharaba, and we met this person during National Novel Writing Month, which is why we have not released any episodes recently.
Whoops.
Whoops. We spent a month torturing ourselves by writing 50,000 words in 30 days, which if you haven't tried it, it's awesome, by the way, even though it's painful. But we joined a Discord server for sci-fi and fantasy writers, and we shared some of our old writing, and Jace was generous enough to share this wonderful, warrior cat
It's warrior
fan
cat?
fiction. It's like in the same genre. It's more like Redwall, I think he said, because it's got other animals other than cats and other stuff.
Oh boy, okay. Yeah, I am very sick and have not been given any of the details on this except, hey, stop coughing up your lung. We're going to record someone else's work for once.
Amazing.
So I said, all right.
It's a good time. I read part of it earlier on, early before NaNoWriMo. No, we usually go through and read the stuff that we record stuff for, but it's been a month and a half, and so I've forgotten most of it. And then two, I wasn't paying super close attention because I wanted it to be fresh when we recorded it. But, okay, so I'm gonna do all the reading today. Rava's just gonna chill. But you're listening to the Retrospection section. Yay. Okay, Avakts Treachery. I think that's how you pronounce it. Avact, maybe.
Oh, please say Avakts. Avact makes me think of, Aflac.
Affleck!
Prologue. Good evening, my friends. As you know, we have been sent away from Osterson because they don't trust me. That's the first sentence.
With no punctuation.
No punctuation whatsoever. I was the leader of Osterson, now I'm just a general, so today we will fight until I reclaim leadership over Osterson. We first attack the Osterson wolf pack, then we attack the Avakts pack. And then the South Ostron forest will be mine. Then we move northward to the Oster clan and the town of Avalocal Mistal... What the fuck?
Free Shavakadu! Free
Avalocal Mystic Water. Our goal is to find 4 T's and destroy it. Oh, 4 trees. 4 trees and destroy it, yelled Avakt. Hoorah! Chanted Avakts' army.
Oh my god, the spelling!
It's spelled H-W-O space
No, W-H-O. It's the word who... space the word raw. R-A-W.
Yike.
Hoorah.
Chanted Avakts' army. Now march out and destroy them, ordered Avakt. Then his army of 500,000 animals went to attack the peaceful world of Osterson.
I love the fact that we have literally no idea who this person is.
No.
Or where any of this is, but it's already happening.
He's probably the enemy, given the title.
The plot is already happening. This is the opposite of, which Disorder Division was it, where it was 3 chapters of nothing.
Oof.
They went shopping and stuff.
It could be any of them.
Was that Judgment? Which one did we stop reading because it was so bad?
That's not Disorder Division. That's the Generation series, and it was the Purpose.
Purpose.
Is the Purpose.
Oh, yeah, this is the opposite of the Purpose. The Purpose literally had no plot, and this is immediate plot. You don't even need to know what's happening. You just need to know that there's a plot, and it's happening.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice day for hunting, said a Osterson wolf pack citizen. Yes, indeed, said a wolf sheriff. Do you hear that it sounds like marching paws? Then Avakts' army ran into the town. Avakt attacking? That's strange, yelled the wolves. Then Avakts' army started burning dens. Oh god. Oster, go warn 4 trees, said Ostertist. Then the war of good and evil with a capital E began.
Oh, this is a dangerous occupation for me. Every time I laugh, I just start coughing up a lung.
Just pretend it's one of those don't laugh challenges.
Oh my god. Okay, if you hear strangled noises in the background, that's me literally suffocating from trying not to laugh. God. Let's do this. The Rava Don't Laugh Challenge, Part 1.
One day, when the sun was setting behind Mount Osterson, a mystical mountain, in parentheses, there was a meeting at the 4 trees where all good animals come to gather at dark times. 2 animals named Firetail and Gloria were also in the meeting.
Firetail and Gloria.
2 animals named Firetail and Gloria were also in the meeting. The boss of the meeting was a wolf named Shining Radar.
Oh my god. As one word.
Please be seated, said Shining Radar. Everyone sat down like ordered. We have a very important meeting today. First, we must discuss an important matter about General Avakts, who has recently been killing good animals in the southern Osterson forest. Does anyone want to go on a mission with me, Firetail, Gloria, and Mr. Oster? Me, squeaked a small penguin. Anyone else? Asked Shining Radar. No one spoke. Very well, now we discuss food problems in the Local Mystic Water Pack. Charles, you may begin. First of all, the salmon are gone. Second, the water's disappearing. Third, Shining Radar won't keep her mouth shut. Fourth, the wolves are dying. And finally, fifth, General Avakts is invading southern Mount Osterson Forest, yelled Charles. Thank you, Charles. Meeting dismissed, said Shining Radar.
Oh my god.
The next day.
I wish all meetings were that efficient.
Oh, me too. God, don't say anything in a meeting you could have said by email, which Shining Radar,
Shining Radar just email blasts everyone. Everyone's dying. Who wants to go on a mission? Cool. Okay, thanks, bye.
The next day, I woke up early to get Gloria. I walked into her den and saw that she was sleeping. Gloria, wake up, I yelled. Why, I'm tired, said Gloria quietly. Have you forgotten that we're supposed to meet Shining Radar at Fortress today? I yelled even louder than before. No, whispered Gloria. Then let's go, I said loudly. On the way there, we stopped at the Osterson River to eat some fish. Firetail, haven't you had enough fish for now? Asked Gloria. No, I said. After we finished eating, we followed the cherry blossom trail to the Fortress, and sure enough, Shining Radar was waiting alone. Where is everyone? I asked. Use your cat senses and find out, snapped Shining Radar. Sniff, sniff. Not here, I answered. Correct, said Shining Radar. Then Mr. Oster ran to Fortress. Where is that small penguin? I asked. Sick, very sick, answered Mr. Oster. That's too bad, said Shining Radar.
I'm a small penguin.
Big mood. We talked for half an hour, then started off on the great journey to General Avakts' castle in the far southern Osterson forest, or in other words, where the forest meets the desert. We walked far away from Fortress when we heard a loud explosion from Mount Osterson. We looked and saw rocks tumbling down toward us. Ah, we yelled, then a moment later ran like we were running from cops who were hunting us down. The rocks got closer, then we fell off a cliff.
Wait. First of all, why have these animals been hunted by cops?
I don't know. Do they even have cops? I don't understand.
I don't know. What animals would be cops? Oh, wait, no, never mind. We know that. Bunnies and buffaloes and foxes.
Pigs.
Oh, okay. Well, I was making a Zootopia reference. You had to get political.
I know.
But, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not even going to ask that why.
Don't worry about it. Scene break. I woke on a rock next to a pile of other rocks and saw Gloria was awake and moving the rocks away from a hole. What are you doing? I asked her. Moving rocks to get Mr. Oster out. She answered. Is it Ostar or Oster?
Let's say Oster.
Okay.
I think that's what you've been saying.
Yeah, but I've just never been sure.
Well, let's just keep it consistent, because nobody's sure. Look at this.
Nobody cares.
Someone's name is Gloria, and someone's name is Shining Radar. No one knows if it's Oster or Oster. That is the least of our problems.
Fair. Where's Shining Radar? I yelled. Over there, she said. I looked to see where she was pointing. Then I saw Shining Radar over on a rock by a cave making a big fire. Do you want to burn down the forest? I yelled. No, answer. Oh my god, every time it's like I yelled, but it's regular
text. Why does
text.
Everyone yell? Whoever's the first person yells everything.
Yeah.
Avakts yelled as the very first line of the book. Wolves yelled.
Everybody's
yells.
yelling.
If there was a, what's the word I'm looking for? No, we gotta figure this out. If you make an adaptation from a movie to a book, it's called a novelization. Is there a word for turning a book to a movie? Because that happens a lot more.
Cinematization?
I don't know, that sounds fake.
You're the linguist.
That doesn't... Don't you fall into this fallacy. That doesn't mean I know what every word ever means.
I know.
Anyway, if this was made into a movie, this would be the world's loudest film.
Yeah, it would. Oh my god. But I know, like, there's no exclamation marks, so I don't know how to read it until I get to the end where it's like the dialogue tag.
Then why are you making a fire? I yelled.
Because I want to, said Shining Radar. Then you're a pyromaniac with a CK, I yelled. She didn't answer, so I guess she was mad. I napped the rest of the day, then healed my wounds. Mr. Oster died that night from
Oh my god! My favorite thing about this is that there's no, like, adjectives or anything, so everything just happens. I guess she was mad. I napped. I healed my wounds. Mr. Oster died.
He died by screaming at me. He had a heart attack and didn't survive.
Oh my god.
The next day, we went hunting for rats, salmon, and trout. We ate, then carried on our journey. Ow, 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 I screamed. Hold still, Shining Radar said. I had ran through a thorn bush, and now all the thorns were on me. Ow, I cried. That's the last one, said Shining Radar. Thank you, I cried. We spent the rest of the afternoon traveling south on the Blueberry Trail. Soon we arrived at the town south of Avakts Mystic Water, where the good wolves live. Hey, Shining Radar, good to see you, said a sheriff. Hi, Firetail, said another. Hey, Gloria, what's up, said a rich wolf.
Why is this wolf rich?
He's the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my god. Do you know how hard I just wheezed and muted my mic so that it wouldn't deafen you? Ugh. That silence was me literally hacking and muting.
I'm so sorry. Stop here, ordered a royal guard who stood in the way of the door to the city hall. Let me pass, yelled Shining Radar. No can do, smiled the guard. I'm Shining Radar, the great wolf of four trees, and Avakts Mystic Water, yelled Shining Radar. I did not recognize you, and why are you here? Why are you with an orange cat and a penguin? Asked the guard. They are the most skilled warriors I could find at the four trees area, answered Shining Radar. So can we go in? Sure, one sec, answered the Goward. Creak, creak, went the door as it opened wide.
Wait, I thought the penguin was too sick to go with them.
No, it's a different penguin.
Okay, sure.
Later that day, we were called to a top secret meeting about Avakts' plan to attack this town in about 1.5 days. And I know that's a short time to evacuate, but they had something else in mind. Avakts' forces should be camping 1 mile southwest of our position, so we better be ready, said a wolf sheriff. My plan would be to get the women and children out first. Well, except me, said Shining Radar, not accepting the sheriff's plan. Firetail, you're in charge of school and store evacuations. Gloria, you're in charge of evacuating houses, ordered Shining Radar. We did as ordered. Soon half the city was empty. So far, so good, I said. Yeah, but there's still half the city left, Gloria pointed out. I didn't bother answering, and then I went into the Great Hall and ate some fish, rats, and nuts. Later that night, we started leaving the city because only 15 animals were left. We started traveling east towards the Brandyback Trail that leads to the Great Rock.
We're stealing Lord of the Rings.
The Great Rock used to be surrounded by four trees until a windstorm knocked them over, and then the four trees was changed to where the journey started. Halfway to the Great Rock, we heard paw steps from behind the bushes. Who's there? Yelled Shining Radar. Me, Charles, answered a voice. Then wolves started moving out of the bushes into the clearing. Charles, what are you doing in this part of the forest with my wolves? Questioned Shining Radar. We heard you needed help, said a wolf. Hey, Firetail, you left your fish supply at four trees, said Charles. Really, I remember putting it away, I yelled.
Yelling again. Firetail needs to chill.
Then we talked a while before moving on with the wolves. Soon the trees were different and the smell was cat. Where are we? I asked. I mean, that's one way to...
Oh my god! The next line.
Oh god, where are we? I asked. Catada, answered Gloria. Oh god.
Oh my god. I hate it. Chase, you're literally killing me.
Yeah, Chase, if Rama dies, we're holding you responsible.
You're paying for my funeral.
Great, more cats, exclaimed Shining Radar with a sigh. Before I could tell Shining Radar that cats weren't bad, a tree fell and hit a small torch and started a fire that I smelled Avakts' forces in the area.
Everything goes from fine to horrible in like 3 words.
This is amazing.
I mean, I guess that's technically how it works anyway, but like there's such casual words.
At least, okay, you know what? It's successful at making... You know how when young writers want something to be surprising, they'll be like, and suddenly this happened. And
it's definitely surprising.
Yeah, and like, so at least it's good at being like, oh shit, everything caught on fire. Okay, one time I was reading a book, and the book is called Trask, and I had to read it for like my 10th, or I guess it was 11th grade literary arts class or whatever. The main character, Trask, is hanging out with this dude from, I think, the like Coos Bay tribe, and his name is, I had it and then I lost it. Anyway, it starts with a W. Anyway, so his friend, they're traversing, like a cliff face to try and get around, like take a shortcut to where they needed to go. Okay. And I thought that this guy was going to be like his best friend through the whole thing, right? No, like he's there for like half the book and then immediately just part of the cliff face collapses and he like plummets down into the surf. And you're just like, oh.
Well, there he goes.
I fucking hated it when that happened, but at least it was sudden, and this has like the exact same energy as that.
No, you mean there's no like dramatic lead up of like, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, like, the rocks started to crumble underneath. I want to keep saying Waluigi, but that's not his name at all.
Oh my god.
The rocks started to crumble under Waluigi's feet, and then he plummeted into the surf. without a trace. No, it was literally like, he just falls. And you're like, oh, okay, he's dead. It's literally like a sentence. I skipped over it the first time, and then in class, everybody else was talking about it. I'm like, what? This
when
happened?
Did he die?
Like, and then I went back and looked, and it was a sentence. And then the story just carries on.
You know, that happened in the Hunger Games.
Oh, shit, really?
In the last book, they were going through the city, and it was all booby-trapped or something. At one point, they're, like, being chased by, mutant wolves or zombies or something of, like, their friends? I don't remember. It was weird. There's a part where one person dramatically, like, stays behind. And everyone's like, no, don't do it. And then he dies. But someone else just, like, didn't make it out or something. And I didn't realize till a couple pages later, I was like, wait a second. Wasn't there, like, one more person in the group than this? And I had to go back and look and was like, wait a second. Someone died along the way.
Oh my god.
Like, did the author just forget about him? Did he just kind of, like, slip under the radar and get murdered? I remember I had to read it 2 or 3 times.
He slipped under the shining radar and got murdered. Anyway, so everything's on fire. A tree fell, hit a torch, started a fire. Then I smelt Avakts forces in the area. Run away, yelled cats as they ran for their lives. I thought Katida was well protected, yelled Gloria. It usually is, answered Shining Radar. Oh, it's 2 words this time. Soon we cleared the battle area and made camp on a cliff edge by the southern Osterson Lake. We watched trees burn and buildings turn to rubble. There's nothing we could do to help them, Firetail, said Gloria, knowing cats were my kind of species. And Katida was major populated. I wish there was, I whispered. Bar, went the horns of Katida, warning them to evacuate.
That's actually a pretty good sound for horns.
I guess. Look, there's Avakt, yelled a wolf. We went to look and saw that the wolf was right. We can take him, howled a wolf. Shh, we all went. He can't know we're here, and he has elite cowards by his side. Only a pup irricate would think of that, spat Shining Radar. Why does he want to take over cat towns, asked Gloria. Because cats are not easily defeated with small armies, said Shining Radar. So that's why he sent this big of an army, whispered a wolf. Let's get out of here, I said quietly.
That's not a reason to take it over.
It's really not. Let's get out of here, I said quietly. No, it's midnight. Can't we sleep, yelled a wolf. Fine, I guess we could stay, I said. Scene break. The next day, we started leaving fast because while we were sleeping, Avakts forces destroyed the entire town.
Again!
We should head east and get away from the smoke, ordered Shining Radar. So we headed east until we found nice green trees and rivers of clean water. This is the Katida forest, I yelled. We can't go any further or we could get in trouble by the Katida government. Who cares, yelled Gloria. So we went into the Katida forest. Stay away, yelled a cat in a tree. Why are you up there, I asked. I'm the king of Katida. I don't have to tell you, answered the cat.
What?
I'm a warrior of 4 trees, I said. Really then, what is your code? Asked the king. Shining Radar, what's the code? I asked in confusion. Tango Niner Niner November Alpha, answered Shining Radar. I don't understand.
Correct.
Correct, said the king. My name is Buggy, or as my cats call me, King Buggy. I'm Shining Radar, and this is Firetail. That's Gloria, and over there is Charles, and these are Charles wolves, said Shining Radar. Good, this way, said Buggy. So we followed him through a large cave into a waterfall, and over sharp rocks until we got to a big white rock. Knock knock went the rock as Buggy pounded on it.
I love that. That sounds like a children's book. Knock knock went the rock.
And it's literally just Dwayne The Rock Johnson knocking on doors.
Oh my god.
The rock opened and out stepped a cat. Man, I'm full of it today. Buggy, what are you doing away from Katida's mainland? Asked the cat. Katida is gone, exclaimed Buggy. It can't be gone. Well, not with your army, yelled the cat. So the cat let us in and we saw that the secret room was filled with cats in red armor. This is my secondary elite guards station.
Let's just read it normally, man.
This is my secondary elite guard station, said Buggy proudly. Oh, golly, it's King Buggy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, golly, it's King Buggy, yelled an old female cat. Hi, Sandy, how are you? Exclaimed Buggy. I left the conversation and headed towards Gloria. I talked to Gloria about our journey, then went to bed in our rooms King Buggy gave us. Part 2, the end of cat times.
Oh my gosh.
The next 5 days were tough with all the work that had to be done to make sure this station wasn't destroyed. Shining Radar, yelled Buggy. What? She asked. Can you ask at least give wolves to go get... I guess it means 5. Can you ask at least 5 wolves to go get help from 4 trees and Avalocal Mystic Water? Asked Buggy. Sure, said Shining Radar, then ran to find some of her wolves. This is going to be a long week, I thought. We worked on defenses, and then Buggy let us go outside. I saw the sky was darkening. Then it started snowing. Leaf bare already, I thought times sure... Leaf bare already, I thought times sure's go fat.
Time sure's goes fast.
Yes. Then I heard a howl. I looked and saw the wolves returned with animals from Fortrees. We went inside and started a meeting that was about 5 hours long, and then a private Fortrees meeting that took 2 hours. I can't believe how long the meetings were, I cried. Plus, I needed to go to the bathroom. Just do it. Get away from me. Oh, just do it away from me, yelled Gloria. Okay, like I was doing, I said quietly. I did what I needed to do and had a late dinner. After I finished eating, I heard a long howl. I ran outside and saw Avakts scouts reporting our position. Everyone inside, yelled a cat. Everyone ran as fast as they could to get away from the wolves. Once inside, Buggy told us what to do. Firetail, you get the elite GAWLY to the front gate. Gloria, ready the catapults, and Shining Radar, go shut the back gates and make sure all the women and children are in the caves.
This is so wild. It goes from, like, I went to the bathroom, to, like, we're at war! In, like, two words.
Life. It be like that sometimes.
It do. This is a really interesting, actually, take. Like, obviously this is, like, terrible child writing, right? But if someone, like, actually was writing like this, it's, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's an interesting impression of how things actually happen.
Yeah, like, it's not just, like, everything has, a beautifully written transition between it, because that's not how life works.
Exactly. Like, even,
like,
you know,
things
action
just happen.
In books, even if you don't use suddenly, it's like, there was a flash, or there was
yeah.
You know, something happens to turn the reader's attention, and it's like, no, I went to the bathroom. There was a howl, and there were wolves, and we were at war. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, like you're out, you're just like a little cat and you're just out going to the bathroom and then all of a sudden, like, it's not like, there I heard a rustle in a tree. Something was wrong. I looked around but could see nothing, but the vibe was still there. Oh, now there's a wolf. It's literally like, I'm peeing. Oh shit, we're at war.
Exactly. Like, it's really kind of nice.
I kind of appreciate it. I mean, it's it's really horribly written. Like, it's not executed well.
Sorry, Chase,
but, like,
it's true.
He knows. No, I love it. It's beautiful. And he's like a beautiful writer now. We all did as ordered. I walked up a long hall until I found a door. I opened it and there was another hall with rooms on each wall. Which one are they in? I thought. Whoa, I sounded like Siri right then. Which one are they in? I thought. I tried the big green door, but it was a bathroom. Then I tried a big golden one with an orange archway and a silver eagle hanging by the doorknob. This is the most description that has been in the book so far. It was the right door because inside there was a hall with a gold directory that had said elite quarters. I went to the right and saw one of the guards in a room. Hey, King Buggy wants all the elite GAWLY by the front gate. I yelled. I'm sorry. I don't know where the other guards are, said the guard. Do you know which way they went? I asked. Yeah, they went, that way, said the guard. I looked and saw he was pointing back the way I came, so I told him to follow me and we went looking for the guards. Then about 10 minutes later, I heard one of the guards shouting, "No, I'll never tell you." I looked at the shadows and saw a bear holding the cat, and the shadow behind the bear was the tiger shape of Avakts.
Oh, it's a tiger.
He's a tiger. Shining Radar must not have shut the southwest gate, I thought. I told the warrior to tell King Buggy about the intruders. He went and
good job, Shining Radar.
He went and I stayed to spy on Avakts. I listened and thugged in my head, be as quiet as a cold Mars night. Then I moved forward and something sharp went into my paw. Ow, I yelled. Ops, I thought they know I'm here. Who's there? Went the cold, dark, evil voice of Avakts. I slowly and quietly went out of the room and into the main cave. Before I got to Buggy, Gloria ran and knocked me over. Ow, I yelped.
It's yelled and yelped.
Yelped.
At the same time, it's got the two L's of yell.
Yeah. Sorry, Gloria. It's all right, I said quietly. Where are the guards? Asked Gloria. Avakts inside the main elite hallways, I yelled. Did that warrior get here yet? I asked. No, said Gloria. I didn't see anyone come this way. I ran to King Buggy to tell him, but he started saying stuff to me. Firetail, meet Spy Factor. He's one of my veteran elite guards. Hi, I said. Spy Factor's kind of a weird name. Yeah, my mom thought it would be perfect, answered Spy Factor. Now, what did you want to tell me? Asked Buggy. Avakts and his forces are in the back of the elite guards corridor, I yelled. What? How could he have gotten in? Asked Buggy with an angry temper. I don't know, but we better seal that gate, I meowed. I ran over to seal it. A ragger kagar boom clank boom went the gate as it slowly shut.
Oh my god, okay.
Put it in a reader. Put it in a reader.
I guess that... Yeah, hang on. We've got to find text-to-speech for this.
The translation, it's Old Norse for onomatopoeia. Then I locked the gates, 27 padlocks, and the 3 keyhole locks. Then I put a giant brown log in front of it to keep it from opening, even if it were unlocked. How could it be giant?
Log.
You're a tiny... Firetail's a tiny orange cat. How could he lift a giant brown log? After a while, I started to worry if Shining Radar made it back. Gloria, did Shining Radar make it back after she closed the back gates? I yelled. No, but I'm starting to worry, answered Gloria. So we waited for what seemed like forever, but shining radar never came with an exclamation mark. We have to go look for her, I yelled.
The first exclamation mark.
Why would you want to go back there with Avakts and his men swarming around, taking our guards prisoners to save Shining Radar? Asked Buggy sternly. Because she's my friend, I yelled back. Gloria agreed, but Buggy did not. Fine, but don't expect me to come to your aid when you're scratched to death, yelled Buggy and refused.
Whoa.
So me and Gloria went to rescue Shining Radar. We opened the gate and went through the corridors that were like a maze. Soon, we arrived at a hole in the wall that led outside. I told Gloria to follow me through the hole and outside. Once outside, I saw paw prints of Avakts and Shining Radar leaving the rocky area into the forest. We're too late, cried Gloria. No, we caught up. I corrected. These prints are fresh. I would say about 15 minutes ago. So we ran into the forest, leaving Buggy to be with his cats. Join us next time on the Retrospection section when we continue reading Avakts' Treachery, spiraling ever deeper into the madness of this delightfully bad Redwall wannabe.